This is the most simple mask to do and the best protection it offers, having also the filter with the cotton pads. So I put 2 pads in here, 2 cotton pads. So this is the material. So this is elastic rubberized cloth. So this is a layer of rubber, and inside there's a lining of just cotton polyester cloth. So this is usually used for waterproof covers, like for the cars, bicycles, bags. So I had this material around and I decided to do the mask that will be better protection than any other usual mask that is available for the mask consumption on the market now. So you're going to need some material which is like this, rubberized, and then you're going to cut it in this shape of upside V on top and U on the bottom, with about 20 centimeters across and about 20 centimeters tall. And this is something that I used for a smaller size of head, for example, infant or a child. So basically it's the same pattern, similar pattern, and it's just cut out, and I would cut out the hole in the middle, which is what I did over here. Since this material is rubberized, you can stretch it and it will not break. So for the filter, I used one of the bottle caps. These bottles are usually for milk or yogurt. You can find them in the shop. And then I'm going to cut off the top of the bottle, and I'm going to make holes in the cap of the bottle. And once that is done, it's going to be in 2 separate parts. The part that just came out of the bottle, the white part of the bottle, and the cap on top. So you're just going to force this white part, top of the bottle, into this smaller hole over here. So this hole will stretch, and once it's stretched, you're going to face the rubberized part to fall on the bottle top. That way it will create a vacuum, because the hole is smaller and it's stretched, and the rubber is aligned on the, it's laid on the plastic bottle top, and that way it's tight because it's rubberized, and it's airproof and airtight because it's rubber that is laid on this plastic bit. And then you're just going to need 1 or 2 or 3 pads of the cotton that is used for removing makeup. You're going to place it in the cap and you're going to screw the cap on. And once that part is done, you will do the harness. So I decided to go for the harness simply because harness is the most safe and protective way to make sure that there is no air leakage. Otherwise, if I were just going to go and add straps on each side, it will be not airtight. So I need a harness that will go all around the mouth and nose, keep it tight, and there will be no airflow. So that's why I made a harness. So this is the second part. The harness looks like this. You just need a wire. You can use a wire that is somewhat easy to bend but not too easy. I use the wire of the bottle cap of the champagne, and that is what I had available, and I just twisted it around. So you need 20 centimeters wire, and then you fold it 20 centimeters wire, and then you fold it together and twist it so you get 10 centimeters active length. So you need 10 centimeters of wire, unless you're going to fold it and twist it like I did. So this wire is 10 centimeters, is 5 here and 5 from here to here. This is the nose part. Then you're going to make a V, round edge V, and then you're going to attach a piece of elastic to that. So I had this black elastic, so I attached black elastic to that, made knots on each end there, the knots, and I put it through the loop holes of the wire, and I fixed it with pliers so it is completely safe. Then the measurement for this elastic is 15 centimeters. So you need 15 centimeters here, this elastic, 15 centimeters, this wire, 10 centimeters, 5 on this side, 5 on the other side, and this elastic 15 centimeters. So you're going to attach it together. Once it's attached, you have the harness. So this goes on the nose, and this goes down under your chin, and this will be tightened across your cheeks. So for that to happen, you need the second part of the harness, which is just a thread that will be looking like this. So you attach the thread or rope or piece of not piece of elastic, because piece of elastic will not tighten enough the elastic rubber that you have here to go around your chin. So you need something that is not elastic. So I had a piece of this liner for clothes, and that will go one side attached on here, and the other side will be attached over here. And once this is on your nose, this is under your chin, this goes over your head to the back of your head, and that will tighten this elastic over your cheeks. So then you will have tight, airtight elastic over your cheeks, your chin, another cheek, and over your nose as well for the harness. And then this harness you will then attach what I did over here is I used glue, super glue, to attach this harness. So I put another piece of this material, and I put the glue on this side inside, and on this side on the outside as well. So 1, 2, 3 pieces of glue. So that way this harness is safely tucked in over here. And that is basically all that you're going to need. So once you have this piece of cloth, the harness will go here. This will be on your chin, this will be on your cheek, and on the other side. And then the line of the harness to go to the back of your head will be on each side, 1 and 2, and then it will go across, and it will tighten the elastic over your cheeks, all around your chin, other side of the cheeks, and then across your nose. It will be tightened as well, because it will hold it tightly to your face. And this is the best substitute that I found that can be homemade very easily with some rubberized materials that you have. It is very important that this material is, in the best case, that it's rubberized, like this one. So rubber must go on your face. So you can never put rubber on the outside. It must go on your face, so that when the harness is tightly on, you get the airtight mask, and you will only breathe in through the valve, through this the cotton cushions inside, through the filter. So the rubber will form with your skin airtight. So airtight enclosure. So it is very important that rubber is on the inside on your skin, and on the outside is the khaki material. So if you have any other rubberized material or rubberized soft, any kind of soft rubber material that you can find, will be the best choice. Plastic or anything that is also not letting through air or water, waterproof materials, plastic or anything else, is not the best choice, because plastic does not stick to your skin as good and as tight as rubber, because rubber is much softer than plastic, and therefore it's tightened across your skin. So what I'm going to do now is the top of the head harness. So this will go on top of the head, so that way the harness is not sliding forward or backwards, so it's always tight. So how I'm going to do that is the procedure that you're going to put one loop through one side over here to attach to your harness elastic, the line that you put in on, and then you're going to make one knot, and then you're going to, with just one line, you're going to make half knot. So it's just one line goes across the other, inside and outside, and that way you get these two lines going separate. Then you're also going to do that on the other side. So one line across the other, inside, outside. There it is. Harness the hole for the top of the head made. Now here you need one knot to make sure that this size of the loop hole that you made for the top of the head does not change in size. I'm just going to make a little bigger. Depending on the size of individual's head. So if you have a big head or big hair, you need a bigger loop. If you have a small head, then you don't need a big loop. It doesn't matter the size of the head, as long as there is something inside. Now this would be enough. Now the knot. There it is. So we have that. This will go on top of the head. So you basically have one line that is fixed with this loop hole that will go on top of your head, and it will keep this one line fixed. It will not be sliding forward or backwards once you put this harness on. And it's very easy to place this harness safely and very easy manner, and also fast, and also easy to take it off. Unlike some of the harnesses and masks that I've been seeing online that people suggest for others to make. Most of those masks are, first of all, not safe for the disease that's been around. Plus, those masks, most of them that are online now, that you can see them just typing in how to make a mask or DIY mask, face mask, corona mask. Most of those masks are a complete waste of time, nonsense, waste of money. Some of those people are even selling those masks online. They put a link that you can go click on and buy the mask that they're making. That's a complete nonsense. So, like I said before, it doesn't matter the size of the head, as I'm referring to the loophole of the harness I'm making. What matters is what is in that head. So the best choice is the best choice. So make sure what you are buying, pay attention to the quality of that and the general rule, if it's making you safe or not changing anything about whether you put the mask or you don't put the mask. So if you want to be safe and protect yourself, then be sure that the mask that you are putting has a protection for you. So if you are not in a position to get a professional respirator, some of the N95 or 3M respirators with NIOSH filters, then you have to make sure that whichever mask you are going to get, that mask is in the best way protecting you and in the best way making sure that you don't get sick. So all you need to do now is either saw. So as you can see, I have the machine over there, sewing machine. So I just might saw this part over here so that it's fixed to this side. So once you put the mask on, you can adjust the level for the cheeks, and this for another side as well. You can adjust the level over here as well. So I might just sew this right now or later, or I will just tie a knot just until I can just do how did I do on this side? I've been doing so many masks, trying to get the best protection that I can't even remember what and how I've been doing this. Okay, so this will be inside, and I'm just going to tie a knot for this occasion, just to demonstrate what does it look like when it's placed on the face. Also, you don't necessarily need to glue this harness, nose harness, to your mask. It can stay loose, it's not a problem. It's a two parts mask. So the most important thing is that that is safe for you, and how many parts is there, and what does it look like, and everything else is not really important. The most is just the question of protection, actually. So I'm gonna go tie a knot like this. I'm actually gonna do yeah, this untwist it again, to untwist it again, that, and this is here. Okay, so now you're not going anywhere. So later on I'm just going to make this easier to wear on the face by removing the knot over here, and I'm going to just sew it across. And this is the harness. It will go here on the nose. This will stretch under your chin, and this harness will go over your head. It works.